Hi there, my name's Sheila. I'm a psychotherapist. I'd like to talk to you today about anxiety. Rona Stillman has written about change and actually how to encourage ourselves to change. One of the main reasons that I have not been able to change in the past is when I felt anxious. But actually, I haven't actually managed to identify that I was feeling anxious because I was feeling anxious. So I thought it'd be helpful to point out 5 signs of anxiety that we might miss in ourselves. First of all, we might be seeing threats where they don't exist, or we might be increasing the magnitude of a threat. Actually asking a friend whether or not what you're thinking is in perspective is a good way to think about this. Secondly, you may be finding that you're arguing not just with other people but in your head more. You're entering more situations of conflict and finding it hard to navigate that. Thirdly, what can happen is that when we feel anxious, we do not want to engage socially. We want to isolate ourselves. We want to draw back. This is really understandable, but actually as human beings, we need connection. So actually the opposite is what we need. We need to engage with other people. Fourthly, what I can find is when I'm feeling anxious is that things go round and round in my head. They go round and round in a way that doesn't actually solve the problem. And when I'm feeling really anxious, even when I speak to somebody, what I find is I can rehash the problem in a way that doesn't solve it. And lastly is when I can feel anxious, sometimes I feel an anxiety in my body. And then I will look around in my head for a list of things that I might feel anxious about. I wasn't feeling anxious about them before I felt the anxiety physically. So I hope that's been helpful. That's just a wee quick think about how to identify anxiety. Thank you.